Hi folks, thanks for tuning in today. Luke Holden from Owns Castle at Unley. Now, to expand upon our monthly real estate videos which we conduct called Inside Unley at the beginning of each month, we're going to introduce a new segment called Meet the Locals, and where best not to start than here on a site that's been in the local community for 130 years. We're here today at Marion Street in Unley with the Salvation Army, and Reno from the Salvation Army is joining us here today. So Reno, thanks for having us over.
It's a pleasure, Luke.
Awesome. So Reno, I guess there's a number of people in the local community that may not be aware of the services you have to offer and what you do for the local community and also the wider community. So maybe you could just give us a bit of a brief history of the site here where we're sitting here today, and also those services that you provide to those in the community.
Well, the Salvation Army has been here for over 130 years on this site, in Unley 134 years, and through that time there's been a couple of world wars and depressions and things like that, and it's amazing that a group of volunteers in the community have been able to serve the community all through that time, and I'm privileged to be the custodian of this place at this present time, where we're able to serve the local community. We have many services that we provide. We have many volunteers that help serve the community with our thrift shop, which is a really caring community area where people come in and they might donate clothes, they might buy clothes, but they also, we've got a family centre, we have play groups and mainly music groups, and we have a little coffee shop where people come in, and sometimes people may not be able to afford to have a coffee down on Unley Road, but they'll come in and spend some time with us. They may have some breakfast with us, they may have some lunch, they may just want company, and often they do. They'll come in, and especially if the weather's very hot, it's cool inside. If the weather's very cold, it's warm inside, so they come along and share there. Plus we have our own congregation and worship services.
You've also got here, just in the middle, we've got the courtyard, which I know you've been busy at work over the last few weeks and a few months, and there's further plans there. Maybe you can tell us a bit about what you're looking to try to do in that courtyard area, and maybe how the local community can support you even further.
Well, we've been here 130 years, and often you'll go to places where there's historical significance, and they'll have a memorial garden. Well, we're looking at having a garden of vision, looking to the future, and the Salvation Army seeks to as they say, live, love and fight in the local community to support people and to help transform Australia one life at a time.
That's fantastic, Reno. Well, Reno, as a local resident myself, I see how hard you work, and you've been here for 15 years, and I know there's a number of people in the local community who certainly hope you're here for another 15 years with all the efforts. I see you 7 days a week, helping others and giving to others. And it's good to know that we have somebody in the local community as to whether you just need to sit down and speak to someone, or maybe you need a bit of guidance, or just need somebody to listen to. You've got the Salvation Army here at Marion Street that you can come to, and there's plenty of volunteers. And on that note as well, if you want to get involved, make sure you drop in, have a chat to Reno, see how you can get involved, maybe in the kitchen, maybe in the shop, maybe in the cafe. If there's anything you can do, I'm sure Reno will be more than happy to have you on board. Thanks very much for tuning in today, ladies and gentlemen, to Meet the Locals. Reno, thank you so much for having us. It's been great talking to you. Guys, we're actually going to provide a link where you can donate to the Salvation Army here in Unley and get in amongst the charitable giving to help others in the local community. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thank you.